Get a Bink, dropping jewels, making them think. 18 to the ground, headed straight to the bank. YouTube, let's ride! What up, YouTube? It's your boy Bink the Trucker. Y'all already know what time it is. Keto coffee, cut it out. Listen, I had a beautiful Valentine's weekend with the wife. Went to a nice steakhouse. Your boy got real GQ debonair. Mr. Fantastic showed up and showed out. Rose petals, roses, and we're going to cut it off right there, all right? So, I did an interview this morning with a two-trailer trucker. If you work over here at YRC Freight, make sure you go check out that website, twotrailertrucker.com. It's a must that you check that website out if you work over here at YRC Freight. If you knew about it, good. If you didn't, get on over there, check that website out. Very informative website. We had a very informative interview today, but headed on a turn tonight. I'm going to do a quick turn, and I'll be right back at the house. Listen, I need you guys to start doing the math. Had a subscriber out of California. He left me a message. He said, look, I live in California. The cost of living is high. YRC is the lowest paid LTL company, and we don't have a pension. Number one, we do have a pension. Even in California, there's a pension. I think the Western States Pension Fund is probably the strongest multi-employee pension fund that there is. I could be mistaken, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. He said we're the lowest paid LTL hourly, which there's some truth to that. But when you do the math, are we really the lowest paid when you do the math? Listen, overtime after 8, double time for working on Sundays. Listen, you guys got to start doing the math. We're not even gonna get into the double time. Let's just do this. $30 an hour. Let's find an LTL. What is the going hourly pay? $30 an hour. Old Dominion, Essex Express. Let's go $30 an hour. Times 60 hours, straight pay, no overtime. Comes to $1,800. $1,800, all right? Now you take that same, I think we're 24, I think that the city guy's the guy, because he's a P&D driver. We're talking P&D now. Now you take a P&D guy over here with overtime after 8. We'll just go a flat rate of $24 an hour. 24 times 40 comes to, I think, like $960. And then you take that time and a half for 20 hours, it comes to $1,680. He beat you by a measly $120. Now, what you got to take into account, these guys pay insurance, health insurance premiums, upwards of $100. $200 in some cases, $300 in worse cases. Do the math. Let's just go with $100 across the board. Let's go with $100 across the board. Now he beat you by $20. If you can't survive in California at YRC Freight with your overtime after 8, and we didn't even put double time, and then we didn't even put triple time into it, working on Sundays and holidays. See, we didn't even get into all of that. We're just going to talk about the hourly pay, overtime after 8, and the free medical benefits. If you can't survive at YRC Freight, you can't survive at FedEx. You can't survive at OD. You can't survive at Essex Express in California. Period. Stop looking at the top number. You can't put that top number in your bank account. You only put that bottom number in your bank account. Stop looking at the top number. Look at that bottom number. What's the bottom line? What am I bringing home? So stop trying to compare yourself to these other guys. Yeah, it sounds good, but when you do the math, when you really do the math, do they really make more? Get a Bink, dropping jewels, making them think. 18 to the ground, headed straight to the bank. YouTube, let's ride!